Hello everyone. Our next sale will be in Potterville. That is at our warehouse or storefront, whatever you want to call it. It is not a dollar day sale, although they do hold the dollar day sales here as well. This is a sale where everything will be priced. So please take note of that. It is not part of the Potterville dollar day sales. We are still in the process of setting it up, so bear with us. Also, please note, the prices that you're seeing are subject to change before the sale. These are just kind of our first pass. So, here we go. We have some Jumbo and Mr. Peanuts, a couple of skater lamps, some vintage marbles, Coca-Cola with its bottles, Hopalong Cassidy lunchbox, but there is no thermos in there. There's some Milleforey, some pennants. There's some cast iron pans, including Martin, Griswold. Trying to think. There's also the other one, Wagnerware. We have pens and jackknives. We have pottery, including Indian pieces of pottery. You can see there's Roseville and McCoy in there. Some rare pieces of McCoy. We have toys. Again, prices are not set in stone yet. They are subject to change before the day of the sale. A Verner's sign. There's some fishing here, but there's more fishing coming up, so I'll talk about it then. Some BB guns. Old license plates, a pair of Old Michigan from 2019, 2021 pair, and a single one, Pennsylvania, 1915. Trains. We also have lots and lots and lots of tins. These are all for typewriter ribbons. There's some peanut butter, condom, tobacco, oysters. Just lots and lots of them. We have lighters. A bunch of smalls. Some coins. More tins and old advertising boxes. Schaefer and Parker pen sets. We have paper products, magazines and postcards, tins, just lots and lots and lots of tins. They haven't all been gone through yet, so if I find some good ones, I'll try to put pictures up later. Most are vintage, although there are some newer ones. And we have boxes. Again, prices are not set in stone. but lots of boxes. Verner's, Canada Ice, Burley's, Squirt, Bear Brothers, Pepsi, ammo boxes, Knee High, Cape Cod cranberries, and Johnny Walker, Cotton Club, Fruit, Old Dutch cleansers. Just tons and tons and tons of boxes. There are more in the back part that we haven't gotten to yet. This is a 2 dozen vintage egg carrier. More boxes, BB guns, a bunch of ducks for you Jeep lovers. If you're a Jeep person, you know. You know. A Coca-Cola stool, carved pieces, more boxes, a gumball machine, but they have little rubber balls inside of it instead. There's some newer sports items. There's the galvanized and enamelware pieces, milk carriers, old phone, vintage or antique stools, the galvanized waterers for your garden, taxidermy pieces. That's a taxidermy piece. Old and newer poker chips, toys, baseball gloves, bookends, boxes, more pottery. Sorry if I'm going kind of fast, but we got a lot to go still. So, boot scraper. Old magazines. Copper fire extinguishers and hose nozzles. Old silverware. Yardsticks and canes. And I think I mentioned copper. Boy, do we have copper. Not only do we have the smaller pieces here, but we have the larger pieces underneath. There are cigar boxes. There are beer and pop bottles, old ones. And more copper. There's an interesting lamp. copper pieces, copper teapots underneath. They have some really interesting pieces. There's like a water cooler. It's kind of interesting. Some bed warmers. Just some different pieces that you don't usually see. Those were actually hooked up to gas and used to light your house. We have oil lamps. Old bottles and cowbells. I might have gone by the cowbells kind of quickly. Some different shaped ones. Folk art pieces. Namaji pottery. Egg scales. Pretty much if you name it, I think we have it. Collectible ashtrays. Just kind of miscellaneous things through here. Some paperweights, antlers, old lacquered boxes. Lots of marbles that we haven't processed yet. Some Watt pottery. Lots of harmonicas, some still in their original boxes. Lots of tools. Again, haven't processed those yet, but as you will see, there are lots and lots. These are full of tools that we have to go through yet. Fishing items. We have lures that we haven't processed. Some lures in here. Bait tins. Some vintage Christmas, not a lot, but a little bit. A few old hats. And lots of pulleys. Like I said, there are a lot of tools that we haven't processed yet. Rug beaters. A few signs like stop, no parking, that kind of thing. Here, let me go across the top first. So tools, 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 tools. All kinds of planes in there. I haven't found a Stanley #1 yet, in case you're wondering. More tools. Here is a neat display of molding planes. It's a nice hockey wall hanging. The old like Lufkin folding rulers. These are two are plexiglass and one is glass, but they're the fronts for if you're a gambler, you know, they're the fronts of the slot machines. They're not that old though. I think they're from the 90s. We have Indian items. Some are older, some are newer. Old canning jars, old milk bottles and cream bottles. More boxes. Decoys. Creoles. Lots and lots and lots of decoys here. Even some rubber ones and some, I think they're like folding, some kind of folding decoys. And the next room, more signs and artwork. There's some Norwegian skis. Interesting old golf clubs. Some very weird shaped putters, etc. Some have names on them. An old, I think it's Michigan State cross country blanket. More boxes. Sorry if I'm going too fast. Coca-Cola box. More pottery. There's not much furniture at this sale. Neat wall hangings with the different kings, all 4 kings on each. Old utensils. Interesting copper. Well, it looks like it was a bell, but it's been made into a lamp. We also have books. The reference books. Everyone uses the internet now, but more art, and I think all of that is actual pictures of some kind, but there might be frames in there. Again, not processed. More collector books. A Yamaha keyboard. More boxes. No, they're really not throwouts, although that's interesting. That box up there says throwouts. Smalls, again, that haven't all been processed fully. We have too many sales going on. We'll have to talk to Jerry about that. We have guitars, violins, different kinds of musical instruments, horns, old locks, looks like nozzles, more pulleys, there are bows here which have not been processed, so I don't know yet if there are any bear or anything like that in there, but we have lots of those. More BB guns, some vintage folding chairs, more tools and whatnot under that we still have to go through. Campbell soup box. Looks like a little metal sculpture there. Old fan. Again, if you are looking for something unique, we probably have it. We just might not have found it in our boxes yet. Old torches, canister sets, leather animals. There's a camel, there's a horse in the other room. Coca-Cola tray. Unfortunately, it's not in the best shape. This jar is entirely full of shark's teeth. We have knives. Again, we haven't gone through them yet. One more, nope. I almost said one more table, but there's more than that. So more miscellaneous, more tools, more boxes. More boxes. Pictures, picture frames. Signs, a very large, newer Tonka. It's plastic, I believe. Yeah. Egg cups. These are Spartan, oh goodness, scorebooks. Some folk art, planes, a globe. Thank you for bearing with me on our 23-minute video. We hope to see you at this sale. It really is just a treasure. It was an estate that had to be moved from Okemos. So we're having the sale here instead. Again, it's at our Potterville store. We're hoping to have it ready for the first weekend in December. So watch our site for the exact days. Thank you for bearing with me on my 23-minute video. Hope to see you all soon. Until then, be safe.